I'm Dr. Nicholas Matthews. I'm a professor in the School of Communication. I teach communication technology.
And I'm Dr. Teresa Lynch. I'm a professor in the School of Communication. I teach communication technology courses. And today we're going to be playing some video games and talking about video games in the way that we discuss those themes in Video Games in Society. Oh, I want goth Zelda. I always pick goth Zelda. I like to have a goth character because that's a nice representation of myself.
You say that and I'm Donkey Kong, so what does that say about me?
Oh, well, I don't know what that says about you, but probably there's research on that, I'm sure.
3, 2, 1, go!
You've got these tiny little characters, the ice climbers, who are two of the most powerful characters in the whole game. It doesn't matter what the character looks like, they can still be powerful.
The Proteus effect. The characteristics of your avatar transfer directly to you. So you get people that are really, really tall and they're negotiating. Actually negotiate harder, feel more confident, get what they want more, merely by
Just
virtue
because they're
of the
playing
avatar
a
itself.
game.
Yeah. How the avatar bleeds into the real world and how you perceive yourself.
Ooh,
Oh no.
For once.
Oh, I forgot that move did that. Well, there you go.
I finally won one.
Got
The sudden death. Could you imagine a narrative in Mario Kart? Like, what would that be?
I don't know. But I am reminded of the work on horror in video games, which you might know a thing or two. And what sorts of things make us the most afraid?
Emotional responses that we have to games. Really any kind of emotional response. Frustration strikes me as a particularly pertinent emotion. When we see a stimulus on screen, when we see this content, it's basically our brains and bodies are responding to it as if it's in our real environment because we're able to act within this environment.
The audio is among the most fearful-inducing things in
yeah.
games. Because unlike a movie, it's hunting you. It's coming for you.
Or in a film, you're looking at the screen and you're thinking as hard as you can, like, don't go in there, don't go in there. But in the game, like, you're the one that has to go in there. And so, like, there's a monster somewhere right around the corner, there's a ghost, there's some kind of threat. You have to deal with it in a way that's much more direct. But it's not just fear. I mean, it's other kinds of emotions too. So, like, there's been some really cool work done on the phenomenon of awe and how games can make you feel awe-inspired. So one of the games that gets talked about in that area is Shadow of the Colossus. The colossi are so big, and when you're walking and you feel like you're embedded in that game, like you are the character who's walking up to the colossi, you feel like you're tiny. I mean, you feel, oh, why did I get hit with the blue shell? I wasn't in first place. You were in first place.
And look, I still am. As somebody who initially wanted to even study this in grad school, that is a common question. Like, why games? They seem trivial. And I'd clap back pretty easily, like, it's extremely lucrative. It's something that makes a tremendous amount of money, and it has cultural prominence. It's been around for decades. It is not slowing down. It's only speeding up. And we see that the people who were once young are now older. Ding, 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 look at us. We have that going on. It's not a medium that is only for the youth. It is something that is aging with the people who were the original gamers.
But one of the other things that's really important about games and the potential of games and why we should understand this kind of content is that there's good research to show that games are essentially a place where you can cut your teeth on technology skills that translate to other career paths. You might think of technology more broadly in STEM careers and those kinds of things as a place where you could have success. So if any of the conversations were of interest to you that we had today while we were playing video games, check out our class, COMM 3513, Video Games in Society.
Finish him.